Good morning, everyone. Little late morning for me. It's like 11 something right now. Got real late. Want to sleep in though. I was out at Philly yesterday. Great time yesterday. I'll tell you more about that. But this is one of those back workouts where I got to use the strap, and the strap usually takes about 15 years to actually get on the damn thing. I am not very efficient with it, so because of that, maybe I'll get on this one. A little wraparoundy toozy woozy. Yeah, I could talk more about it when I'm on one that either I don't need the straps for, or I'm just a little quicker. It's just poor angle to be at. So a little close grip, lat pull down here. Let's get after it. Okay, have a little bit of an opening to, talk about the day because I can't really use straps here. Well, I definitely could, but I need like some assistance to do it. I can't like raw dog a strap right here. It'd be too inefficient. So got a little 45 at 25. That's what I did last time I did chest supported. So I figured do it again, but it has been a while. I don't even have it marked in the little notes app where I started like keeping track of the weight I'm moving. So new land to discover here for how many reps I'm able to do. But I had a great day yesterday. Woke up, got a little workout in, came home, showered. Mrs. came over. What did we do first? Pretty sure we went to Kohl's first, or no? Did we eat first? I completely forgot. So might be out of order a little bit, but basically we got food. We got some eats in. Had these pierogies and these garlic fries, so that was good. Had completely forgot to weigh myself. That'll be, something to be added on later, something to be discussed later on. But yeah, had these 10 mini pierogies, some garlic fries. We went to Kohl's because she wanted to get some perfume. She was running low. Then we stopped at a dollar store, pick up some snacks. Went to the gas station, fill up her gas tank a little bit there. Then also we went to the car wash and, cleaned her car, vacuumed it, stuff like that. And my car definitely needs to be cleaned, but I need to worry about fixing my damn windshield first. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I figure I've been yapping a lot. I still have a lot to say because there's just a lot to talk about, but I figured just got to focus on, moving along the video, moving along the workout. So there's more stuff to yap about later on. So don't you worry. Stay tuned. Okay. Okay. 8 it is. I just realized I went to the bathroom to wipe my nose, but along the way, I'm like, I gotta pee. So I peed, and I came back outside. I never blew my nose, so just gotta suck that snot up for now. But yeah, so continuing on from yesterday, after the car wash, we pretty much went right to Philly because it was gonna be it's about a 2-hour drive to where we need to go. It was on Franklin Square, little lantern festival, and our tickets were for 8, but we were allowed in at 7:45. So we got there early-ish. I think we Got there around like 7:30, so we were just sitting in the parking garage, just talking for a little bit. I kind of devoured all the Twizzlers that we got along the way. Took a nap on the ride too. And then the weirdest thing, like when I woke up, I felt like car sick, and I'm like, that's weird because usually I just feel car sick if I'm like on my phone in the car. Like if someone's driving and I'm just like scrolling, I don't know, playing Clash of Clans or whatever the case may be, I start to feel car sick that way. It was just weird because I wasn't on my phone and I was sleeping, so I don't know how the hell I felt car sick. So I, ate these little pink strawberry icing wafer thingies, and honestly, they sucked. They weren't horrible. They weren't bad. Don't get me wrong. They were holding back on the icing, which made them just pretty much all wafers. So not ideal. But I mean, it is what it is. So what do you expect from the dollar store? Still enjoyed them though. Not horrible. I'm just disappointed there wasn't that much icing. So got that, and then once we got out of the car, it was nice. It was dandy, but that was very much my car ride down. But enough of that. Let's focus on this little close grip cable row here. It's hitting the back. I tell you the specific parts of the back it's hitting. Nope. But Jeff Nipper did this workout, so it has to be scientifically correct. And I trust him. So I'm expecting my back to gain 10 folds by dawn. So let's get after it. Oh, okay. Ugh. 143. Might be a little heavy. Okay. 8 it is. Whew. So a lot of people around now came later in the day. And I'm taking up a lot of room when I record these things. So I just got to move on with this. But got it at 10, got 16 and 16 last time. Hopefully my underwear and my booty crack isn't showing when I do these. But these don't look even. I think I set them up wrong. Who knows? Let's get it. 16. Not exactly 16. Took a pause along the way, but could have been worse. Here's my second time recording this part. I had the tripod set up over there because someone was using the row machine that was right in front of me, and I was telling a whole story. Looking back at it, head completely cut off. I'm like, well, I kind of look like a bozo right there, so let me just re-record it. So basically what I talked about is when we actually got into Philly. So we got to our parking garage, which was not even whole block away. It was kind of diagonally right there. So got there around 7:30. We were allowed in for 7:45. So waited in the car till about 10 minutes or so. Started walking over, and first we played mini golf because it was still kind of light out, and Lantern Festival, you kind of want it to be pitch black out so you could really experience all the lights and stuff like that. So I played mini golf, and there's a lot of people there, so it did take maybe about an hour or so. I don't really remember. I wasn't looking at the time that heavy, so I'm not exactly sure. But point is, it took enough time for it to get dark out. So that was good. I did lose mini golf, unfortunately, by 5 strokes, so very unfortunate. However, like I said, it was dark out, so we got to walk around. I can't even really say there was a theme. It was a bunch of animals. The one part was a Sea World. Another part was a jungle. Then they had some peacocks, some dragons, things of that nature. they had like this gift shop with like this metal made dragon. It looked so cool, and I like wanted it. But I'm like, it was $40. I'm like, I don't need it. I just kind of want it. But I didn't buy it, unfortunately. But it was just really nice because, like I said, they had dragons. They had interactive stuff, like the one like SeaWorld area that had like this volcano, and if you stepped on this button, it would smoke would come out. They had like this tree with lights wrapped around it and like drums connected to it. So if you like hit the drums, it would like change the pattern of how like the lights were going. They had like, it was in Franklin Square. I don't know how many of you guys know Philadelphia or Franklin Square, but there's like this big water fountain in the middle, and they had like turtles in it. They had like this water show going on with all these lights, and there was bubbles, and it was like cool bubbles too, because there was like smoke in the bubbles. So if you like popped it, like a smoke would like disperse. It was like real cool. I loved it. Best part about the night probably was the food we got before we went home, because after we like walked around the whole thing, looked at all the lights, I was with the missus, and she goes to a lot of concerts. A lot of those concerts are in Philadelphia. So the one concert they went to, they stopped at this place called like some gas station called the Mart or whatever. But they had like this crispy, crunchy chicken, they called it, and it was real good. It's phenomenal. And like, I'm not one to have like bones in my chicken because I think it's easier just to eat boneless chicken. But I had like a chicken leg and a chicken thigh and some fries and this like honey butter biscuit. It was phenomenal. I loved it. Definitely way too much grease on it, but you know what? Even though it upset my stomach, I would completely eat that thing again. I need to make enough money to the point where I could get like Eagles season tickets, so that way every time we go down to Philadelphia, we could like stop at that chicken mart place before, like after a game, and just like, they had a 15-piece chicken. I gotta get the 15-piece, 15, butter biscuits, take it home, just have it for lunch or dinner the next day. I don't know, but it was great. I was looking forward to that, and happy we got it. And I need to make a trip down to Philadelphia just to experience that again. But nevertheless, time for some shrugs. I'm going to be doing 3 sets on this because, like I said, I already recorded one, and I still need to record the vertical version for them shorts and TikToks. So let's get after it. Some shrugs. Okay, working on the little bicep part of the pull day now. So I'm going to do an easy bar and a preacher curl. So hopefully the preacher curl machine is still open, because I can never use a dumbbell just because that area is never going to be open. So hopefully the preacher curl machine is open. Then we'll be able to move along with this. I did want to do some forearm work, and honestly, I was going to skip. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but then I'm like, I can't skip. I don't have to do tiling today, so it's not like I had to be in a rush for that. That's why I was able to sleep in, and I don't have to go into work till 4. So it's currently 12:35. So by the time I finish everything up, probably be around 1, and then do the cardio 1 to 1:30. Head home, shower, be done by like 2-ish, something like that. Eat a little bit of lunch, a little meal prep that I had working for me, and move on with the day. Hopefully it's busy. Normally I complain when it's busy at work because I'm like, I don't want to do anything, but I've been spending so much money recently, and I haven't been making a lot of money. So I'm really just hoping it's busy, make a good amount of money in tips, and then, yeah, hopefully a lot of people come in. That's all I got. So, easy bar curl. Let's get it. Okay, yeah. That's all I got. So, don't really have much else to say. I mean, kind of told you about the drive up there, the drive up there, what happened when I was there. Then drive back, nothing too special. I pretty much slept the whole way back. So my missus drove because my windshield's cracked. That's something I could talk about. You know, my windshield's cracked. I'm pretty sure I brought that up before, but I feel it's like slight. There was so I first noticed a crack on Tuesday, barely, because it was like hiding behind my mirror. Wednesday, I noticed it like expanded, like way past my mirror. It's like clearly visible now. And now Thursday, Friday, and then today, not a lot, but I don't know if it's in my head or if I'm just being worried some. But I swear it's like slowly inching forward. I did call someone. It's going to cost me $260 to fix. And I'm going to get a whole new windshield, but they're not going to be able to get to me till Thursday. So hopefully that goes all good. Hopefully nothing too crazy. But point is, since the windshield was cracked and I don't have air conditioning in my car, you know, the missus offered to drive me down. So shout out to her. Much appreciated. And but I feel bad because I pretty much slept the whole way back. So I'm sorry, Miss Alex, that I wasn't able to stay up the whole time, but we'll work towards it. Towards not not sleeping. I don't know if it was like between the chicken and like the random bris that I had. That's the other thing. I had a bris too with the chicken. It had this taste to it. Like I always get the lemon bris. Love it to pieces. But every once in a while, like the bris just doesn't taste right. I gotta check the expiration date or something. But I don't know. Anyways, Reacher Curl. Let's get it. Okay. So, finally got some posing. One moment. Okay, I heard someone walk in, so I got a little nervous with the talking portion. But I was saying how this shirt's like really tight around the neck, so I couldn't really like take it off with the mic on, so I had to set it aside and all that fancy jazz. But my phone is currently at 10%, so I got to get a move on with this. Not much else to say. I pretty much said everything I needed to throughout the video. Yeah, everything about Philly, stuff like that. Got to go into work later, so pray for me that it's actually busy. You know, most of the time I'm like, yay, no one's coming in. But I haven't been doing any tiling work. I've been calling off days at the restaurant, so not ideal. Not ideal with how much money I've been spending. So I need to save $2,000 a month. That's the goal. $2,000 a month this month and every other month up until December. Pay off the student loans. And it's going to get a little more difficult because I was thinking about, you know, getting my auto insurance on my own, things like that, help my mom out with her not having to pay for me anymore in that sense of things. So yeah, a lot of money spending things coming up and not a lot of money being made. So I got to do better. I don't know where life is going to take me job-wise. Hopefully insurance picks up because that's what I want to do. That's best schedule, best money that I could make. So it's definitely what I want to do, but I don't know if that's something that I'll be able to do. So it sucks, but hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it gets better soon because I need to make money. I don't make any. None. $2,000 a month. I mean, I make fine money if I want to live with my mom forever, because then I'd have a bunch of money going around to just spend on whatever. But I'm trying to get a house. I want a house before I turn 24. That's my goal. I want to get a house before May 2nd, 2026. Will I do it? Who knows? I think I will. If I save that $2,000 a month, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, pay off student loans by the end of the year. Then starting January, February, save up a little bit. March, start looking around for a house, find what I like, find something that would pass a home inspection. Because Jesus, I can't afford to fix up a house at all if I'm going to be spending my money on one. But yeah. Then hopefully around April, I get the house, close on it, start moving in. That's the plan. Will I do it? Hopefully. I think I will. I think I could. But it's definitely a chance that I don't, because I plan on getting a quadplex so I could like rent out some stuff, help save money costs that way. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it works out. But sure it will. But I better wrap this up because, like I said, my battery was on 10%. Phone's dying. I'm not sure if it's even still recording right now, so I better get a move on. But made this far in the video. Thanks for watching. See you guys on Monday.